Hi everyone, welcome to our podcast. I'm Shahad and I'm here with Lana and Lean. And today we're going to be talking about Amazon Middle East, one of the region's biggest e-commerce players, and it's a great example of omni-channel marketing as well.
Yeah, and Amazon entered the Middle East by acquiring Souq.com in 2017, and now it operates in UAE, Turkey, Saudi Arabia, South Africa, and Egypt, which serves millions of customers across.
Yeah, and it's more than just an online store. So Amazon Middle East combines retail, logistics, digital media, and affiliate marketing into a fully integrated ecosystem. And their mission is to be Earth's most customer centric company. And that really drives every campaign, deal, and social media post in the region.
And also, by the way, Amazon has 840K followers on their AE Instagram account, and the global Amazon account has 6 million followers. And they're also active on TikTok, Twitter, and other platforms. They post bilingual content that's localized, obviously, for the region, and they collaborate with other influencers for campaigns and also integrate affiliate promotions.
Okay, so now to get to the real insights, we're bringing in two amazing guests from Amazon. Mia, who handles bazaar campaigns, and Hadia, who's right here, product manager for global stores.
Thank you
Yeah.
guys for
Thank
joining
you
Yes.
guys for joining
Thank
us.
you for having us.
So, do you guys want to introduce yourself briefly? We can start with Hadia and then go on to me.
Sure. So, hi guys, I'm Hadia. Thank you for the introduction, Lean. I'm the product manager for Global Stores. So I know the term product manager is quite broad, but I'll get into like just what I do specifically. I mainly take care of the deals and the promotions and then the marketing aspect for Amazon Global Stores.
Perfect. And Mia, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, of course. Hi, everyone. Thank you for having us as well. I'm Mia. I've been at Amazon for a little over a year. I'm the Hall Marketing Manager, also known as Amazon Bazaar or the 10 Dirham Store. I handle everything to do with marketing on the storefront, how we get people to the store.
Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, just a quick question for you, Mia. Can you maybe tell us? Sorry, just a quick question. Can you maybe tell us about how bazaar campaigns are amplified through other marketing channels, like, for example, affiliates or influencers?
Of course. We do a 360 marketing playbook. So we don't just pick affiliates or influencers. We believe that going broad and wide and reaching as many customers as possible is really important. So we utilize channels from on-site to off-site. So that includes our homepage, outbound, so push notifications, WhatsApp. We also heavily play into influencers and affiliates and associates to believe they are important in reaching the right audiences and sharing more broadly like our promotions and our values to customers. We also use, paid channels, so display advertising, social ads to reach customers as well.
That's nice. Thank you, Mia.
And do you think like that there's any like differences between the different marketplaces that you look at?
Yes, there is a ton of differences. For example, just from the US, when we brought this program over to the MENA region, we localized the store name. So instead of Amazon Hall, which doesn't have much of a meaning in MENA, we localized it to Amazon Bazaar. And most recently, we also anchored it in the 10 dirham store or the 10 real store, or recently the 200 Egyptian pound store to localize a price point with customers so they know exactly what they're getting when they read the store name, sorry. And also we play into local events as well. Like we have Ramadan and Eid and Saudi National Day. We play into all of these events so we make sure that our content is relevant to our customers.
Yeah, and I think that's something that you do beautifully because like how it resonates with people in Egypt and Saudi and UAE is obviously going to be different. So
And I think we can also see that around like when you're looking at the campaigns that you're working on, you can definitely see that, and it's very nice.
Thank you.
Okay, and one more question. So do you think there any local trends or cultural insights that you specifically include in a bazaar campaign?
Yeah, so we specifically on like influencers, for example, because that's the most part that we have to localize towards, because we also have to target, you know, their audience. So we're not just promoting as Bazaar, but we need influencers to adopt our content into what fits them and use it as a story telling platform and create a narrative around it. For example, we had a influencer that we activated with, and she's into gaming. So we did a version with her where she found her top 10 picks under 10 dirham from Amazon Bazaar. So that's how we, you know, play into the UCG kind of storytelling aspect.
Okay, that's really nice.
Thank you, Mia. Hadia, I have a question for you specifically. Do you ever maybe adjust your campaigns mid-events based on like the numbers or the data you see? I know Amazon is a very data-centric company as well, so you rely a lot on your data. Do you do that usually or?
Yeah, so obviously we track our metrics on like a daily basis or sometimes during peak by hourly. So it is possible during events that we would have to, alter campaigns or change what uploads that we have. So previously, I remember during peak, what we did was, well, so for me, I would usually do the deal uploads and along with the campaigns. But perhaps if we're noticing that a certain campaign or a certain product on the website is not doing well, what we would do is measure that in reference to our other products to see which discount we can move from one product to another
Mhm.
in the middle of the event to kind of give a better deal onto a better product that could have more sales in a particular category.
Makes sense. Thank you. And also, are there, Lana, I'll
No,
let
no,
you
go
handle.
ahead.
Are there any metrics that you find really important when you're evaluating your campaign's success or?
Yeah, so for Global Store in particular, because the share of site that Global Store holds on the main page is it's 10% compared to the rest of the channels. Most of our deals also come from the US, the UK, Germany, and then if you're in Saudi, then they would also come from all three, and then as well as UAE itself. So the some of the most important metrics that we track are, well, for campaigns it's usually the OPS that we're tracking or the attribution that we've seen or the impressions, but those are not really the most. I think what's the most important is the kind of revenue that we're generating from the customer funnel through those campaigns. So if we see that through a particular journey they have reached the checkout phase, that's what we kind of use to track what final revenue we've achieved from that.
That's nice.
Okay, and obviously, like customer engagement is like really important. So, what strategies do you use to maintain the customer excitement and engagement between major companies like Pay Week or White Friday?
So, so again, for global stores, it's kind of different because it holds a very low share of site, but that doesn't mean that it's not a huge part of the business. We're still
Yeah.
very profitable. But for peak events such as the one that's upcoming right now, what we do to engage customer engagement is, so our biggest prop is having selection from the US, the UK, so like selection from cross border basically,
Mhm.
which counts as like a huge benefit for customers to have, for especially prime customers, to have free delivery coming from products that are getting delivered from the US or the
Mhm.
UK.
Yeah.
And recently, we've also decreased the delivery date and given a 5-5 promise, which means that you basically get your delivery within 5 days from the US. So during events, it's not that we would do something particularly during the event, but we would do it prior to the event, where we would kind of engage in these projects of reducing delivery time or increasing the sale prices that we have for particular categories, or having deals and promotions on certain categories that we know would perform well.
Yeah, the delivery one is really interesting.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Are you gonna order more?
Yeah. Okay.
Sure. And so finally, so looking ahead, are there any like new trends or like innovations in social or affiliate marketing that you're excited to try in the Middle East? I mean, that can go both for you and Mia.
So for Global Store, we don't typically invest as much as Bazaar does in affiliate marketing, just because I think Bazaar just kind of monopolizing the entire the entire Amazon website at this page. I'm like fighting to get slots, But yeah, so but like whenever the associates team is feeling nice, they do include global store asins. And last time they asked me for 5, whereas for Bazaar, by the way, I saw a whole quip full of it, a whole spreadsheet full of Bazaar asins.
Yeah, we're new, okay? How long have you guys been around?
They're taking away all our, but it's okay because Global Store and Bazaar actually, by the way, guys, they go hand in hand. So a lot of their products also come from Global Store. So we don't invest, but we get the money. But yeah, so we don't typically end up using a lot of affiliate marketing. But when the associates team is feeling nice, we do get a chance to promote our products. Yes.
That's nice. Thank you. And Mia, please leave some slots for Hadia.
I'll try.
Okay, thank you guys for joining us, and your insights obviously can tell us how Amazon's strategy really comes to life. And I'm excited to see what you guys have planned for the upcoming events. Yeah.
Yeah, we're all looking forward to White Friday sales. Right? Like, we're excited.
And thank you to everyone for listening. Next time you see a Prime Day or White Friday post, you know how much thought, coordination, and data goes into making it happen. So see you next time.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Okay, so looking at everything, Amazon is extremely strong in integration, data use, and localized content.
And their strengths include consistent messaging, well timed insights and campaigns, strong affiliate partnerships, and obviously clever use of influencers.
Yeah, and the areas of improvement are creating more like always on engagement, like between major events. So featuring customer stories and emphasizing the human creative side of the brand.
And in short, as Mia mentioned already, combining the data driven decisions with storytelling and culture relevance definitely will strengthen Amazon's marketing even more in the Middle East.
Yeah, and thank you everyone for listening. Next time you scroll past an Amazon Prime Day or White Friday post, you'll know how much planning and strategy
Yeah,
goes into it.
definitely. Thank
course.
you.
Thank you.
Till next time.